Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another review, and this time you join me as I live out one of my childhood dreams. In the next few minutes, we'll be summing up my weekend experience in a hatchback with one of the strongest nameplates to be worn on a car. The model you see on screen is a 2020 VW Polo GTI, and in this video we'll be reviewing its design, its interior and practicality, how it drives, and its price. Without wasting any time, let's jump right into it. One thing about VW, they know how to make a timeless car. This 6th generation VW Polo was released about 7 years ago, but still looks fresh every time you see it. Key things which look great on this car include 18-inch brescia alloy wheels, a honeycomb radiator grille with red GTI badging, red stripes which continue into the headlights, a roof spoiler, and twin exhaust pipes which sound a little something like this. Overall, I think that the VW Polo GTI looks great and is probably one of the better looking vehicles in this segment. But what are your thoughts on the design of this car? Would you opt for the elegant look of the VW Polo GTI? Or would you rather go for the more hardcore 2018 Abarth 595 we reviewed about 2 weeks ago? Let me know in the comment section below, and while you're at it, please like, share and subscribe. Do all of those YouTube things, I really do appreciate it. Also, this car is currently for sale at SMH Sandton. They have a wide range of new and used vehicles, so if you're interested in this car, please contact Aubrey using the email address on screen and he'll be more than happy to assist you. Moving to the front seat, and I can't think of many cars in this segment with a cabin which looks this good. In front of you is a leather-wrapped steering wheel with GTI badging, and behind it is a screen for your instrument cluster. To your left is an 8-inch touchscreen display for your infotainment system. It works well, and I was especially surprised by how crisp and bright it is. I connected to it using Apple CarPlay and had absolutely no troubles with it. Down here are your controls for your ventilation and your heated seats. I love the fact that they aren't hidden in some awkward menu on the infotainment system. In terms of practicality, you have some storage space here with optional wireless charging, 2 USB ports, 2 small cup holders in the middle, an adjustable armrest with some space under it, and some decently sized door bins with more cup holders. Perhaps the weirdest thing in here is the glove box. Not because of its massive size, but because of the fact that it has a CD player and micro SD slots. I can't remember the last time I saw those in a car. I love how spacious this interior feels, especially when the Polo is equipped with the optional tilt and slide sunroof. One massive advantage of this sunroof is the fact that you can open it and close the cloth top for shade. Overall, this is a great looking interior, and I really love how the red trim complements all the red touches on the exterior of the car. Moving to the back seat, and because this is a VW, practicality comes standard. Knee room and leg room are generous, and headroom is not a problem as well. Behind both front seats you will find storage pouches, door bins on each side, and 2 USB ports to charge your devices. The only thing I would have wanted to see in here is a center armrest, but almost nothing in this segment has that. Moving to the boot, and you have 305 liters of storage space in here. Practical touches include hooks to tie down your precious cargo, and a light to find your hidden goods in the boot. You can even fold down the rear seats in a 60-40 split should you require additional boot space. Under this boot flooring, you will find a space saver tire, which isn't uncommon in this segment. I just wish it was a full-size tire, considering that this is a performance vehicle. Otherwise, I can't complain about the size of the boot, as it's relatively similar to other super minis. Under the hood, you will find a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbo petrol engine pushing out 147 kilowatts of power and 320 Newton meters of torque. Given these figures, this VW Polo GTI is claimed to go from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 6.7 seconds and go on to a top speed of 237 kilometers per hour. Fuel consumption is claimed to be 5.9 liters per 100 kilometers, but I managed to get around 9 liters per 100 kilometers. I could have easily gotten better figures, but I prefer enjoying the performance of a hot hatch, not saving fuel. Out on the open road, this car is just so amazing. The amount of torque that you get from low down in the rev range is so good that you almost never need to floor the car to have fun. The suspension is a bit harder than I expected, but in return you can dart this car around with confidence. If you want sharper throttle response and a throatier sound, switch the car into sport mode and you'll be surprised by how much fun this little car can be. Simply put, this VW Polo GTI makes commutes so much fun that you'd find an excuse to run errands that you didn't enjoy before. So, what's the damage? When you buy a 2020 VW Polo GTI with 40,000 kilometers on the clock, similar to the one you see on screen, expect to pay a price of 434,900 Rand. If you finance that over 72 months at an interest rate of 11.75% with no deposit and no balloon payments, expect your monthly installments to be 8,450 Rand. Add 2 full tanks of petrol and your monthly cost should come up to 10,450 Rand. Brand new, this car came with a 3-year 45,000 kilometer service plan and a 3-year 120,000 kilometer warranty. The previous owner, however, opted for an extended maintenance plan, so this car is covered until January 2025 or 100,000 kilometers, whichever comes first. So, what are my final thoughts on the 2020 VW Polo GTI? It's a brilliant little thing. To have this level of performance, practicality and refinement in such a compact package is incredible. Sure, if you want something hardcore and more engaging to drive, you're probably better off in a Ford Fiesta ST. But if you are looking at getting a near-perfect balance of thrills and good road manners, the VW Polo GTI should be at the top of your list. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and if you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing to the channel. But guys, thank you very much for watching. Until the next one, take care and stay driven. As I was recording this, I thought to myself that these are the most upright seats you'll ever see in a Polo. Also, can you imagine if this car had red seat belts? We'd never hear the end of it, Shem.